Hello everyone, and this is Miradius, and today we are going to be continuing my 100% run of the Zelda classic game Isle of Rebirth. Now, last time we finished level 8, which took, honestly, quite a lot of time to do. But now we are going to start out by taking a little bit of damage. We are going to the bonus dungeon unlocked by doing the trading game, which is the Jungle Crypt. I don't know what the reward is going to be. It could be a better sword. I guess they could have the mirror shield in here, but that doesn't feel like the best thing to have here. But what do I know? Give me just a moment. There's also probably going to be like a few other things I need to do. But yeah. Alright, so let's see. Well, I should probably make sure I'm at full health first. That would kind of be important. Who knows how difficult this place is going to be. We got upgraded Helmosaurs. We got those Tokays as well. Fortunately, they die pretty easily, even if they are quite a bit of a pain. Need to not get myself cursed and take stupid amounts of damage. I'm guessing there's going to be something where we're going to have to fall from the ceiling. That's what that suggests to me. Alright, probably a good time to go back and refresh my health instead of being dumb. All these traps around make it a little bit difficult to fight these harder enemies. Alright, well, it was kind of pointless coming this way, but we can at least stock up on hearts. Kind of like have no idea how long of a dungeon this is going to be. It's probably not going to be as long as like the main levels. It could still be decently long. And of course that could be because I'm bad at the game, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Shot time. Alright, that did nothing for us. Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna have to come back from the other side. I'm guessing. Oh, like press buttons, right? But yeah, I was like, how do I get back? And then of course it's just a statue. It's okay. Figures they would have one of those guys here. Alright, so we want to get off to the other side. Should I kill these guys just to make sure there's no secrets involved? Nope. I mean, sometimes, you know, they can hide the map in just an inconspicuous room where you need to kill all enemies, so I kind of have to kill all enemies in every room. When could just do that. Oh, well, now he's on the other side. Very funny game. It's very easy for me to get over to this side, but still. Okay, okay, so killing all enemies does not trigger anything there. Good to know. Well, it's probably like in the pots or something. Okay, it's not. Okay, well, this looks like another room where giant blades of death. Okay, ghosts. So what? Sure, I'll take some free cash. Not very much. Honestly, like, oh no, I'm gonna disturb the spirits of the dead. Who cares? I mean, maybe I should be carrying a little more, because they are doing quite a number on my health, but... Okay, a little slow on the timing there. Yeah, you know, just tank it, tank it. That's really all you need to do. And I can grind hearts in this pot, so it's non-issue. For the most part, I think. Could be a little faster, but I'm not really in a position to be picky about my choices of spots I can get hearts from. Really need to make sure I'm staying net positive here. Not the ones of truth. I don't know why I did that. It's much simpler to grind hearts on this side. What am I doing? And okay, well, come on. There we go. There, we timed it well. And you hit it, the switch once. There we go. Then we just need to find a better way to swap this. And there we go, that room done. What am I doing? Other than taking stupid amounts of damage for no apparent reason. Probably would be good to... Guys, do not get gang up on me like that. Alright, we probably want to heal up a bit, because I've been a little bit careless with my health. Oh, that just leads there, okay. We will need to go over here. Hello, Luke Lima. No worries. Yeah, I haven't missed really too much. Just going through the Jungle Crypt, which is the side dungeon that we unlocked at the end of last stream. I really have no idea how long this is going to be. I'm kind of treating it like it's going to end up being like as long as a normal level, but it's probably going to be quite a bit shorter. Should definitely be nowhere near as long as level 8. Because it's still crazy how long that of a dungeon that was. Alright, with that, we should be able to go over here. Unlock this. Press that, which opens that door, and we can go around. Get some hearts, lose some hearts. And now we can go up this way. Now, do we need the Lens of Truth for this room as well? Alright, we got the shifting sand again. Lovely. Alright, fighting more of these guys. Not approaching this in the best way. All right, so right. Okay, well, it's good to know that those guys are there. It doesn't really help me because I still need another key. And I don't know if I know where it is, where I need to go for that. Fortunately, we have a bombable wall here to save the day. How did I miss that the first time through? Just fall down. Okay. And I want to fall down here. No, I guess not. We just take a lot of damage as we walk in shame. Let's try that again. Oh, I see. Trying to bait you in there. Go. Alright, so we did that. I don't actually know what that did for us. I assume that opened up some path. Let's try going up north for now. These guys are getting quite annoying. Do it like that, and there we go. We're up here now. Okay, don't just run at me like that. It's alright. We're right here anyway, so it's not going to take that much more time to get back to where we were. Swap back to the hammer. Deal with the gate. It's actually a little slower once I remove his mask to keep hitting him with the hammer. Okay. Simple enough. Do that to get rid of all these guys. Well, hey, that gave us some money. Can't complain about that, can I? Well, except I kind of can't reach that money now, can I? Well, I just need to go around the other way, and then we'll be fine. Okay, well, now we need to go around the other way, or we can really progress. Take damage through there. Probably should have used the stuff there, but it's alright. We'll go up here. Let's claim our money prize. Like 50 rupees, I think. Not bad. Right now we can do that. So now we want to go around this way. We'll just tank the damage. It'll be alright. Alright, so what is the way it's wanting us to go? So can't progress through here. We got to go around, which is alright. Can I? No, I can't. I'll shot my way across. I don't know why. I'm just like, you know what? I don't care about that. Just take the damage. Oh, we're making good progress in the dungeon. Haven't hit a hard wall quite yet. All you guys are back. Fortunately, I do not need to redo the room. You guys are back. That's a bit more annoying, but not really a problem. Well, that is annoying if you get in the way of my grapples, but what we really want to do is get over there. Let's kill this guy with hammers, just to be sure. Yeah, no, there's nothing there. I feel like that was the right move to make there. Let's see. Okay, yep, and then we go around this way, and then it's as simple as lighting these. Alright, that unlocks that shortcut. Back to these super fast snapping razor blades. They're visible this time. Good time to grind out more hearts. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, they don't expect me to kill these guys, because that would be a little rough. Alright, we made our way back to this room, so now we can progress some more. More falling down shenanigans. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's check what's up here first. Alright, a room we can't do anything with yet. Let's go to the other side just to see if there's anything for killing all these guys. Alright, another one of these rooms where there's two sides. Okay, yeah, this is quite simple. Oh, I messed up a little bit there, but it's the... So you can't go across any other lines of sight. Hey, you don't need to hit me like that. Alright, another one of these rooms. Let's heal up before I tackle that, because it could very easily just... Okay, I didn't mean to... Why I get for fast forwarding. Yeah, just do that. Be a little more careful with my health this time. It should be easy enough. There we go. A little more generous than the other timer. Yeah, enough time to hit 2 if you're really fast, but I'm not really fast, so we're not going to... Alright, small key. That will let us progress. We still need to see what's on the other side of this. Yeah, there is a lot of just bonking stuff. Okay, I didn't mean to get knocked down there. Well, and now it just means I gotta take this a long way around again. Now we can fall down here. And we can do this properly. Compass. Good to have. Let's grind up on hearts just a little bit. Yeah, there's like not a whole lot more. It's just this top section we have to do, and then we're done. Pretty easy dungeon, I think. No, I was so focused on killing enemies, I did not realize to say, like, yo, there's a truth here. Alright, so this guy just gets to walk into giant razor blades for fun, and I can't. Not sure I bothered killing all the enemies. There clearly wasn't going to be anything there. So this is just hookshot puzzle. Did I mess up already? Yeah, I did. All right. Well, I mean, I guess let's see if there's any point to killing all these enemies. Don't know why those guineas just sometimes decide to chill on the spot instead of doing anything. They look like they're preparing for an attack, but they're just not doing anything. Probably would be good to be on a little more than 3 1/4 hearts, but no, I digress. Alright, let's take a smarter route through this. Which would be... Hey, you don't need to knock me back down here every time. So let's take a look and think about this. Oh wait, no, it's quite simple, really. Watch as I just get attacked immediately and just die a painful death. But you give me some hearts, you know. That way I can avoid the big deadly razor blades. Legitimately surprised I got through that without getting hurt, but I assume... Okay, yep, that just... that wasn't gonna last. Alright, let's try that again. I remember the way to go. Well, it really is a crypt in the jungle, isn't it? Alright, so that's a dead end. We're gonna go up here. That is also a dead end. Just run for it at that point. Okay, we got here a little bit early. Supposed to have the boss key by now, but we do not. So, well, maybe this will give us something. All right, well, that will unlock that path for us. That wasn't complete. Block puzzle wall. We are surrounded by deadly razor blade. There's worse things. All right, so. Actually, a very, very easy one. We've seen much, much worse puzzles than this. But I'll take it. Alright, let's swap the hammer. Please murder me. Alright, you guy cursing, who's cursing me, you're not helping here. Really? Okay. My bad. I mean, yeah, I know it's a skill issue, whatever. Beside the point. Right now we don't have the Tokays, we just have the Helmosaurs. Shouldn't be too bad. So it would help if they could get their helmets off. Alright, just this last guy, come on. Come on. I can just wait for him to come to me. Yeah, no, this takes too long, even with speed up. Alright, so that should... Okay. Got another one of these. One's a truth reveal something here. Wow, Armos die really fast here. Okay, I see. Interesting. They warp you up above. Now, where exactly did I want to go again? I need to call these guys to find out where the key is. No, I just have to randomly fight Armos until one of them drops the key. Except we probably all know where the key actually is. This is a good moment to... So let's see. Right bottom right. That's gotta be where it's at, right? No? Okay, well, it has to be this guy here in the middle. Please kill me. And take the small heart there. Alright, so I think I know where I need to go. Go around this way. There we go. Just okay. All right. So that means we are pretty much at the boss. We're almost done. Just a moment. Okay, so I wonder what the boss is going to be. It's probably not going to be like ooh crazy. But it could very easily be harder than the boss of level 8, though. So, who knows? Shortcut is very handy. Servant of the Dark Krampus. Alright, custom sprite. No. Alright, I think it's time we get ourselves a potion. Yeah, just make sure I didn't have one already. Where am I going? The store's right here. But I won't lie, the bosses definitely could be a bit of a problem. Mainly just because of those virus he spawns. Dealing with the virus while avoiding the attacks will definitely be annoying. It'll very easily get out of hand if I'm not careful. But we'll see what I can do. Maybe it won't be that bad. Maybe I'm just getting myself a little scared over nothing. Oh, now it moves? Alright, time to use potion. Thanks to the minions that give hearts. Alright, so there we go. Krampus beaten. Let's see what our reward is. Got a shield ring. When you're down 3 hearts or less, you will take half damage. Okay, I found a cursed skull. Gives off an eerie, ominous vibe. Just looking at it. 20 cursed skulls dot the land, scattered far by the divine hand. These keys to darkness, once reunited, the beast awakens, the world is blighted. Well, we only have 15. Okay, then. That could be a problem. You know what I need to do? I need to save my progress so I don't lose it all. Alright, so what do we have? I mean, I guess it's just exploring right now. I mean, I guess I could go visit Venser real quick. Just to see if, like, that's level 9. Or, because if there's, like, other stuff that it wants me to do before truly reaching level 9, then it probably would be good for me to go and do that. Level 9 Prismatic Gate. So we're not doing that quite yet. That's going to be a future me's problem. So we still have quite a bit to do. We are missing, like I said, 5 cursed skulls, which could be a bit of a problem. So there is something I can do about that, though. We're gonna go double check level 1 and level 2 for that matter, because those could have cursed skulls that we missed. So the fact we don't have the mirror shield quite yet is a little concerning, and I don't know if it's a level 9 thing or if it's from something else. This is just checking to see if the cursed, or if the thing that detects cursed skulls triggers. Just so we can be sure. I can kind of just ignore so much. Need to do that puzzle again. I need to go all the way around, I guess. Since it's not picking up anything, so we're probably not missing any cursed skulls here. Yeah, it does not look like it. I mean, I guess I need to check the boss room, you know. Alright, well, that didn't reveal anything to us. So I know there's also all the golden beasts out there that we still need to deal with. Who knows where they're all at? Something we can do. Pretty much just gonna have to like double check every single cave we've been to. Got a piece of heart, nice. Just on the off chance that there is something there that we missed before. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's this little section over there. I don't know if there actually is anything over there, but you know, a guy can't help but wonder. That was the golden moblin, so we don't care about that. Did I ever do this? No, I did not. What's here? Another piece of heart. I'll take it. Let's see what else. Guy just gave buy an upgrade. Already did the one thing there. That's just flooded tunnel. And then go here. See how much random stuff we forgot to check up on. Okay, this is not one of those spots. Guy who taught me how to use the bow. Guy just gave me money, I guess. I mean, I guess there was that spot in Northern Realm that we haven't been to that raised some questions for sure. Let me make sure to go here. Check. There's Goron in here. Yeah, he gave me an upgrade. That can't go through there. Makes sense. And this definitely looks like a mirror shield thing, but it might not be. I mean, I might as well just try a couple things. I see. Probably would go something like that if I had the mirror shield, which I do not. Which might be obtained in level 9, but we don't know that yet. There's a few caves in the forest. Nothing there. Over here. Yeah, there's nothing of consequence. I should check out the other spots in the corner. Pretty sure I already checked this. Yeah, I did. Alright. Well, it's not here. Make sure there's no... There was a fan-like thing, though, wasn't there? That we never obtained. But we're gonna have to find that, aren't we? Okay, found some random cash lying around. Ripped the guy who was storing it there for future use. Doesn't hurt to just do random checks here and there. Let's go explore down the shelf. Do this puzzle already? I think we did. Yep, we sure did. Should I just try this arena again? Just maybe it'll be an absolute joke. Why not? We'll do it just for fun, just to see how overpowered we are compared to the start of the game. Just do not care about most of those enemies. I'm gonna get nothing for it, which, I mean, not really surprising. But still. Okay, so there's another one of the golden monsters in here. I know that much. But, again, we need the mirror shield, which we don't know how to get. It's really starting to feel like I might have to progress through level 9 in order to get everything. Which hurts just a little bit, but... Of course, that's assuming that the mirror shield even is in level 9. I guess there's caves around the mines. I forgot I need to double check level 2 for cursed skulls. Are there any caves? There is a cave up in the north, that's right. Is there anything of value here? No, there is not. Yeah, there's not anything there, or we already got the thing in there. Here. I guess the prison could have had a skull. That I missed. It never hurts to double check some of these places. It is very nice to have that sensor because all it takes is just passing through all the rooms. And then if the screen shakes, we know there's a cursed skull I didn't get. And if it doesn't shake, then there's nothing to be found there. Alright, well, I think it's time we left here. There's nothing we missed. Alright, is there any, like, other small spots? No. Does not look like it. Alright, then I think it's time we go double check level 2. They were really sparse on the pots here. But then again, like, you didn't have a lot of hearts anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just kind of speed through all this. I don't know how many rooms I really want to check for this, but we can check a decent amount. of checking very sporadically and not in a really efficient manner, but it's all right. Just gotta be sure we're not missing these cursed skulls. This way. Just double checking there's not like a secret path I could go up now that I have the ability to swim, but it looks like no, there's not. I know I'm taking lots of random damage. Who cares, really? Probably will heal up just a little bit. Nothing over here. There again. Yeah, it really looking like I didn't miss any cursed skulls here. Which is good. Would have been... Well, okay, it's good in the sense that, like, I was pretty thorough on my first go through these places. But it's a little less good in the sense that... Well, I'm gonna have to figure out where exactly I'm missing these cursed skulls. I mean, it's probably places I haven't been to yet. Let's not kid ourselves. Okay, yep, I think we got all the cursed skulls here as well. Alright, well, there's not much more we can check here, so we might as well head to Northern Remdra and check what we can find there. Some stuff. Actually, just go check nothing, no caves in the jungle, the rainforest, sorry. Let's speak with that guy again. It's still not cash. Whatever, it doesn't really matter that much anyways. Probably tell me, oh, you can't go here yet. Okay, but those two gods should complete the third. Oh, so the problem is, like, I have no goddess gems yet. So, gosh, it really feels like level 9 might not be the end of it. There is starting to be a very distinct possibility that that is the case. I don't know where the heck they're gonna hide. Like, obviously, like, there's some places they could put them, but... I mean, it could just be it's a post-game thing, too, because they mentioned there's a post-game. I mean, I guess we haven't been up there either. There could be one there. They're just not gonna do anything. They think the dragon's still alive. I still need a bigger wallet, too. I haven't found that, either. There's some puzzle here that I didn't do yet. Yeah, no, I did that one. I mean, it is kind of really screaming at me. There is more to this than just level 9. And I could be wrong. Maybe there isn't more to this than level 9. Got another piece of art. Good, good, good. There. I mean, I guess there's still this question of what the heck is that place? Because it's not open to us yet. So, I guess there is a lot that they could have us do. Especially, I don't want to do, like, fight the final boss and then, like, trigger the ending, and then it's like, oh, no, actually, you were just really dumb. And you should have found this stuff beforehand. I don't want that to happen. Check up the mountains. You know, there's not really much here, is there? That we haven't already done and seen. It doesn't hurt to double check, but like. Yeah, there's just nothing there. I wanted you to kill me. I didn't want you to knock me into the cave. Alright, what other... Like, I don't want to just go barreling right into level 9 right now, but I don't think I have much choice. I did that puzzle over there. Is there anything else that I'm missing that could possibly... No, it doesn't. It really doesn't feel like it. All right, well, level 9 time it is then. Probably beautiful. Alright, so let's see how painful this is going to be. I already don't like this place. You're just gonna throw bombs at me like that? Well, we're in for a fun time. I already do not like this guy. What? He just has an enrage. Okay, that's cool. That's not going to be a major inconvenience for me. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. And already, there's so many different ways I could go. It's going to be overwhelming real fast. I need to find a map. I need to find a map. No! Okay, good. They didn't steal my thing. That would have been really painful. Alright, I see that bombable wall on the other side. Oh, this is going to suck a lot. That is for sure. I'm going to get so gosh dang lost. Oh, I need to melt the ice on the other side. Oh. Just cycle through. Okay, just. You need 5 small keys to enter your sanctum. Shift the color of the gate only when there's nothing else that can be done. But you could have told me that before I shifted the color of it. Oh my gosh, it's... Can I reset the color, please? Oh, I'm kind of just speeding through this, hoping I can find a way to reset it. Okay, just leaving resets it. That's good to know. That's good to know. But also, heck, this is going to be an absolute nightmare to traverse. I need a map so bad, man. This could easily outdo level 9, or sorry, level 8, in terms of how long it takes for me to beat it. Oh, man. Well, maybe these guys aren't too bad. I think honestly, trying to hammer them is a bad play. That's not something we can Yeah, these guys actually die surprisingly fast. Not that bad. Stop giving me a bajillion options. Man, no. Don't do this to me, Gabe. Oh. I really feel like I'm just going around solving random puzzles, hoping that something happens. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've already messed it up. You don't need to come back after every redo the puzzle. No. Newsflash, I wasn't smart about it. I guess we paused. Oh, okay. Let's hope I can remember the path I took. Heck, this is a long one. should work unless I mess up on the execution. Okay, there we go. That puzzle's done. What does that get us? Like that, whatever that does. Alright, we can't progress any more that way. So go down this way. I'm already so lost. Spencer, help a man out and give me a map, please. I can't deliver the Triforce pieces to you unless I can actually find you. That's one of these. Change the state. So we made our way back over there. Feels like we've still made very little progress. We can go this way. So this is why we go this way. Okay, this is just pray. It works. Alright, that's kind of my fault for just being bad at the game. Any point even killing these guys? Because you know what? There might not be, and I'm just suffering for the heck of it. It was not for nothing. Okay, we got ourselves the map. Thank goodness, man. Just do this to clear up all the keys in this room. Okay, I was a little slow on that, but that's all right. Get some more magic, more hearts. All these guys again, really? Oh, can't have anything be too easy here, can we? So what is an angle that can... There we go. Okay, now we do the silly thing where we play the waiting game for our magic to recharge a bunch. Oh my gosh. Terrible spot to use it, but we'll use that restore magic while we're at it. Okay, there's just... I guess there'll be something there at a later point in time, but we cannot see what that's going to be just yet, I guess. Actually... No, that doesn't drop us off anywhere useful. Okay, so don't even bother. Alright, we can do this puzzle. We're just gonna ignore those bomb mages for now. Alright, so... we can't hit those. Alright, that gives us a bunch of money. That's kind of worthless, not gonna lie. Okay, so we need to get there before we can progress on this line. Fortunately, that's a simple matter. We are making progress, as cryptic as that progress may be. Okay, well, now we need that room, which I don't know how we're going to get to it, but... You know, right now we have a like shooting lasers. What else is new? I mean, I know it's just a turret on top of the like, but so could go up there. I don't see a problem with that. Anymore there. So by the looks of it, we can't progress that path anymore. There's spikes we can't cross. There is that path up there that we need to go to. Oh boy, yeah, just do that. Reset things. The map is so valuable here. It just helps so much. So we want to go all the way up there. Here. This way. Gets for us, I have no clue. It doesn't really do anything for us, but it's the thought that counts. Alright, that will be good when we are blue. Looks like can't do much more in this room. That's the blue room, which we already knew. We want to go up the stairs that are near here. Trying to heal up, dude. Here. Right, yeah, we haven't done the puzzle down there yet. Not gonna worry about killing these guys for now. Alright, we can't progress along there anymore. How many options does that leave for us to do? So we can't go there. There. Uh-oh, we still have that one over there. No. They really outdid themselves with this dungeon, I'll say that much. You know, it won't hurt to step outside for a moment and get parts this way. Alright, this way. We still have no keys, by the way, and we're supposed to have 5. So make that what you will. These guys. Probably with a little more care than I'm showing right now. Hearts. We're not finding you guys. Alright, well, I could probably brute force my way through there. I don't think that's the intended way of doing it. Yeah, it's not. It'd be kind of a bit silly to expect you to lose so many hearts through there. Well, I guess this can't work with the spikes, so we're gonna have to come back. It's not spikes, which is fine with me. I don't know what pressing that button did for us, but hopefully good things. That doesn't matter for us. Alright, now it looks like we might have done everything we can do, and no, there's that section up there that we can do. Let's save and quit. Save my progress. And then, I think we want to go over there, which I don't remember how to do. Some long convoluted thing over here, I'm sure. Alright, that was low-key kind of pointless. I can take a picture. Can't do anything on the other side. Such a long, complex sentence when it's usually death warp. All the way up there. What am I doing? All right, that helps set that up. Doesn't actually. Oh, we still got this room over here. Not be in the way. They're just gonna keep spawning there. Guys and then farm up parts. That works. Yeah, we're almost ready to swap it to blue. And then from there, we just figure out all the puzzles we're supposed to solve. See how much progress we can make. Alright, so that opens up that. So that's another thing we can do before we swap colors. Good to know, good to know. First of all, how do we start? We get over there. We go all the way down there. Probably in this case, easier to do death warp. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then it's just these stairs over here, right? Double check I can't get that. No, I cannot. Oh, I haven't even been to the other side over here. Let's go do that real quick. I can't do much over there. Good to know, good to know. We gotta deal with this puzzle again. Gosh, this takes so much magic and then it's basically semi-random. Oh! Should not be doing this to me, game. Oh, it's such a long way over. My goodness, the speed up. Otherwise, you'd have to sit here waiting for this to. I mean, we are still having to sit here waiting for this to go up, but we'd have to wait in real time, which would be absolutely gushing. Even more miserable than this is. And there we go. Thank goodness, jeez. Alright, what does that get us? Probably another room, another spot that's blocked off that we can't access. Oh, hey, we got another cursed skull. It wasn't all just our cursed skull, was it? Alright, I think at this point, we are all good to go to swap the blue. So I'm going to save and quit, save my progress. I need to do a death warp. Remind myself how to get to blue. I almost lost my shield. It's whatever. Most of this stuff is just going to completely obliterate my shield anyway, so who cares? Alright, now we have a blue dungeon. So, first and foremost, what the heck does that do for us? I think it should have some things. Well, not from that angle now. That's blocked off. Can't melt it. Good to know. I mean, figures they might just let you melt it that easily. What are these guys fire? Just powerful. Just, I don't want to deal with you guys unless I absolutely have to. Looks like something I'm gonna have to wait until I do red before we be able to do anything. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, let's. Oh no, oh no. It's another one of these block puzzle with 4 things. I'm not ready for this. I'm so not ready for this. That's not ideal at all. I think this move is pretty safe. The question is, what do I do about all these other blocks? Well, that gets us 3 out of 4, but that's not what we need right now. That's not gonna get us anywhere. Problem is, how do I get one on this block? That's gonna be the big question. I mean, like, one way of doing it is like that, but that messes other things up. Makes it a lot harder, so I feel like that's not the answer. I feel like this block is just lost to us when we do that. There's no way. So, well, there's a way to get it back over, but let's assume for a moment that we have to do it like this, which is, it's not very pretty at all. And quite frankly, I hate that being something you have to do. And that puts you even further away. So, what could it be? Oh boy. Oh, I like to find puzzles, man. I guess I just don't really see how I'm gonna get another block over there. Oh. That would do it, but we still need another block there. The problem is, how are we going to get another block over there? Oh, I'm dumb. That would be a much easier way to get in that one. The question is, left block or right block? Try that for now. Not fully sure where I'm going with this, but I mean, that almost gets us there. Careful. Okay, so now the question is, how do we get a block on that last one? And I don't know if I have... Okay, alright, well, let's just try a slightly different perspective. Careful not to knock the blocks out of the way it's supposed to be. We're gonna try that. And from there we question is, what do we do with what we just done? Because that is going to be the real question here. How do we get a block onto that spot? I didn't mean to move that there, but I guess that is something that could be done. Try resetting it one more time. Wait, no, I got an idea. At least something worth trying. Well, that gets us closer, but not quite where we want to be. We can't do anything with this block. It's so close, so close! I feel like that needs to be done that way. Looking at the state of this like this, is there anything I can do? think I am like on the cusp of something, but it's always hard to tell with these goddamn things. Like that doesn't really put us in much. Okay, I pushed it wrong. But if I push it here, push it against the wall there. No, it feels like still doesn't really help me. Yeah, I guess I could open up some alternative things by doing some things a little later than I originally did. That doesn't go. Yeah, it is quite a puzzle. At least. Oh boy. Like that needs to be done every time. I feel like going from this way would be more advantageous. Dang. I'm not a fan of these ice puzzles, man. Hold up. Ooh, we might have something. We have something. Oh, okay. Well, I can't mess it up like that, but I think we have our solution. Thank goodness we finally got that puzzle done. Alright, anything of value for us in this room? I mean, we can fall down. Does that do anything for us? No. Go this way, which I can't really tell you what the benefits of that are for us, but whatever. Okay, that just made us wrap around. Cool. I think I want to head. Oh, no, that's a one-way. Alright. Can we go back that way then? Thank you. Here. No, we can go that way. So, well, it's really left for us. Oh. Here is really the only way for us to progress right now, going along this path, which might turn out to be a little superfluous. There's where we can reset. We can also reset by just going outside, so I don't think I'm going to bother with doing that. Puzzle there, which we probably need to do with red. Alright, we can't progress that way because we do not have a key. Unfortunate. Okay, nothing to do here. We still don't know where the swap to red is, but that's it's not the most important thing right now. It's nothing too much to worry about. Hearts. Nothing really of value over here. That just takes it back to a place we could already get to anyways. Well, you know what? Maybe we will go this way then. Go up this way. Thanks to the convenient shot spot we created earlier, we can just go and do this. This is that path. now we can go back. Probably want her to do a little bit of heart grinding. Which is why I need hearts for all that. I really could have just hookshot it across there, huh? Alright, well that's where red is. Good to know, but we don't really care about red. We won't want to switch to red in due time, but that time is not now. I think there's not actually like a whole lot more for us to check. And do we need to be blue to go through this one chamber? Yes, we do. Probably want to activate this. We'll have to come back to that later. That's a drop down point, so no point going there. Here. Go this way now. Both of them. Yeah, it's alright that we died there. It's jump change, get back. We just go through here. And here. Tank a few shots. What's the problem with that? Yeah, that is not really the most efficient way of fighting those guys. Why did I want to go all the way over here? Is there something on the other side? And I know you can speed up here, but it just be kind of silly not to. Does that open anything up for us actually? There, which does not help us really. So we don't need to bother there. Let's go get some birds. Because surely there's like some reason why we want to go do this, right? Alright, there is a reason, but that we'll have to wait till later. Okay, was there any other particular reason they wanted me to come this way? Okay. We got the boss key. We need a few more of the other keys, like all of them. We've not managed to find a single one. It's a little yikes, but I think that's just Alright, I don't think there's really any other pressing things to find with blue, so I think we're gonna want to swap to red now. That seems like grind out more hearts because we can. They put these spots here for a reason, and I'm definitely going to be using them. Alright, so what does that do? That obviously puts a bunch of lava everywhere. Kind of figure it out as we go, I guess. These guys. Don't even want to know what these guys here do either. Fire everywhere. Got the compass, which is helpful, but doesn't really progress our current state of the dungeon. Okay, I don't care for your stuff like that. That's just... no particular reason I want to go there right now. Unless I absolutely had to. I don't like these fire wizard guys. They're just... I don't want to deal with whatever the heck that's supposed to be. Money that's worthless. Can we get a key, please? It doesn't really need to be too complicated. Screw you guys. I do not care. I don't want to fight you guys. Grind up those hearts. They respawn every time. That's so annoying, man. Let's try to grind up hearts while we can. They make it a little difficult being positive on hearts, but it is possible. As I'm careful what I'm doing. And hearts not have better shield, but my fault for not being more cautious around those lights. We'll get a better shield later, anyways. All right, what are we supposed to do? Alright, well, they make this room significantly less fun. Alright, hopefully that works. Really is like the longest path you can take in there, okay. Just go in, grab the key, get out. You know, it's probably fine to do that. Alright, where were we? I guess we could go this way. Alright, well, I guess we kind of already did go that way, huh? Any value in us going up this way? Could be. I don't want to go that way. We'll grind out magic here. And I'll pay a lot more attention to things so we don't waste a bunch of time trying to do this puzzle. I mean, I might not even have to go this way. I might just be wasting my time, which, you know, is definitely a possibility. But always good to double check. Got through it barely. Ignore those guys. Can't really ignore these guys, but you can ignore those guys. Got an obsidian ring. Your items can draw in its dark energy, reducing the amount of magic used. Well, that's pretty convenient. That was probably worth it. Not really. Oh, well, okay, we need to unlock that key at some point. So we're going to go and do just that. Alright, we can progress back there eventually. Let me in the stairs, please. That's ice puzzle. We don't want to bother with that anymore. We can't. We could progress through there, but there's no point. Well, you know, we could drop down. Not much harm in seeing what's down there. Yep, this is go. This up. I hate this room already. Alright, so that's key number 2. We have 3 more to find. We don't want to deal with you quite yet. Alright, now I think Blue can get something from here, which is important. There's a key up there. Or, well, there's a chest up there. I don't know if the key is there. Chest over there. I'm like very tempted to just swap already, but I know I probably should just do a little more double checking, make sure there's nothing anything else I need to do in red. Key needs to be used in there. I reached that spot. That looks like it's right there. So in blue, we're going to need to use key there. I had to say, looking at, looks like, oh, nope, we are not done with red. We want to go over there. No, the fact that I am literally about to die. It'd be quite good if I can. Okay, yeah, that guy made it impossible. Alright, now we just take this along the loop around, I think. Where was it again? No, it wasn't this one. It was one to the all the way up there. No. Oh, gosh, dang it. I go through all that again. face tank it so much before I just straight up die. And now we'll open the door for later. Alright, I think that is enough. Buy Magic Shield. I'll see if I can buy another Super Bomb. I don't really... Yeah, I don't really need more Super Bombs, but might as well spend a little more cash. And that will reset the state of the dungeon to gray, which opens up quite a few possibilities for us. And we can get that chest now. Let's iron. Do that. There. This should be easier than ever with our half magic costs. I'm really wondering if the mirror shield is going to be part of post-game. It very well could be. Kingdom 3. What else? Oh, actually, we should probably switch it to blue. I know there's definitely a few things we need to do in blue. So why don't we go do that? Switch to blue again. Although there's still like one key where I'm not quite sure where it is. Don't. Tank it, and then... Right, so we should be able to do this puzzle, so find it properly. I like to sing sometimes. No, not particularly. It's not really something I'm on them. But then again, most of the music I listen to is video game music, so I don't really have much opportunities to have songs that I would sing along to. You have to defeat the fairy. to figure out what color we need to do that on. And where did that leave the other key, actually? I don't know. Is there any room we haven't been to? Looks like we've been to all the rooms in this floor. Let's find some stairs. I mean, I guess. Alright, let's head here. So I need to double check what room I need to have. Oh no, I can do that in a little bit. Okay. So do this. So unlock another part. So now I just need 2 more keys. So we already know where one of the keys is. Obvious rooms I have been to that are not part of the final section we go through. I'm trying to think, where is the last key that I need? That would kind of be an important detail to figure out. Okay, there. That's simple death work. Actually, it's not gonna be as easy to go as I thought. Okay, you know, I can't just there. So how am I supposed to get there? Because I need to get to those stairs. This might not be the stairs. But it, well, no, not quite. Just do that, which means I can find the warp panel, which was, I forgot where that was. It's somewhere on the first floor, wasn't it? No, I've completely lost where the warp panel is. That is unfortunate. Do another quick death warp. Go up here. And that will take us all the way around here. That. Alright, so that is most of the keys. But as we can see here, we need all 3 of the remaining keys, and we only have 2. Well, there is still that we need to do. But how do we get there? So assuming that's the end of the sequence. So the start of the sequence is over here-ish. No, I need to be in gray. Okay, I got it. I got it. I understand now. Alright, so we need to go up. We need to get up there, which can be achieved by those stairs. Up here. Across here. Hopefully don't die. Oh. Dang, I hope there would be a little bit more here, but there's not. So that is a slight problem. So, yeah, we're still short one key. The problem is, I do not know which room it would be in. Is there any chests I did not acquire? No, gosh, dang it, no. There's no obvious chest that I missed. I got that one, right? Oh, I see it now. I'm just a little dumb. There is a room I did forget about. Oh, and I'm conveniently headed right for it. Okay, but not if I fall down like that. Very inconvenient way of doing that. Wrong stairs. Let me get some hearts, man. No, don't tell me that didn't. Oh. Back to running through a bunch of hazards. Magic on these guys. I don't. They're gonna make it very easy for me to mess up my hook shot. Very annoying room, honestly. He almost made me have to do that all over again, but fortunately failed. No, I didn't realize this was like, no, my shield, not again. Alright, well, it's fine, it's fine. Fortunately, there's a guy selling a better shield right here. I didn't mean to buy a blue potion, but you know what? Buying the blue potion is probably a good idea anyways. I'm just worried I'm not going to have time to finish this, playing this boss. Alright, let's do save and quit just in case. Or, well, I'll do it again once I need to go all the way there. I need to remember the path I'm supposed to take for this. No, this is all the way over there. Right. Break of death, but it doesn't matter. I don't think. They could still snipe me through the walls. You know what? It's alright. So you've come right on time. Were you really expecting Ganon? I'm afraid he's already been revived and then disposed of. All Lord Venser needed with Ganon was a Triforce of power. Ganon himself was an insignificant insect in his plan. So now you're presented with a choice. You can either willingly relinquish your Triforce of courage, or I can kill you and take it. What? You really think you can stand against me? Foolish child, you must think you're on top of the world after saving Zelda. Who you think it was who organized everything that made it succeed? Oh, enjoy watching the life leave your eyes, hero. Fallen angel. That guy's at 16 hits. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. It's probably gonna be a lot. But I think we can probably do it. 1, Okay, some of our attacks really do a lot of damage. I still think it's possible for me to beat her in the time we have left, but it'll be a little rough. 1, 2, 3. Thank goodness we killed her on our last part. Oh boy. Hey, so it's not the end. Must say, I'm genuinely surprised you made it past Lumen, but you're too late. I've taken Ganon's Triforce of Power. You've been beyond helpful, you know. You took the bait and brought the Triforce Zelda shattered back together without thinking twice. I have my doubts about whether you can save your princess from the dragon. I've never been happier to be wrong. However, this is where your usefulness has come to an end. I'm going to dispose of you and take your Triforce of Courage. It's time for you to join Ganon in the afterlife. Farewell, hero. Triforce, you super... Oh boy. Why do you still resist? It's hopeless. You cannot possibly stand against my 2 Triforce pieces with only 1. You got yours from my collection. I would send you to personally apologize to your ancestors for your failure. Link, I'm glad you're safe. I had a feeling that something really bad was happening, so I used the last of my power to teleport you out. I'm really sorry, Link. I just learned the true nature of Venser's plan. I should never send you after him in the gate. At least not yet. As you know, Venser only revived Ganon to obtain his Triforce of Power. Luckily for us, he wasn't able to take your Triforce of Courage yet. Gathering the Triforce is only a means to an end for him. You see, he isn't of this world. He was banished to our realm thousands of years ago. In his own realm, he was feared as a false god. He nearly destroyed our world, frantically looking for a way to go home. However, he was defeated by the combined might of the 7 sages. However, while his body was destroyed in the battle, his spirit was far too strong to perish. He possessed the body of one of the sages. With the body in a second wind, he was able to slay the rest of the sages. After the battle, he stepped to the futility of trying to go home. So Venser bided his time for thousands of years, preserving his temporary body with his still considerable power. Now he found a method of returning to his old self. He aims to reunite the Triforce and grant his wish to be reborn. If this happens, he will finally have the power to break the dimensional seal that binds him here and return home. You cannot allow this. Venser's home realm doesn't have any natural doors. Opening a gateway would rip open the fabric of the universe. Naturally, this would completely destroy our world and many others along the way. You must stop him and reclaim the Triforce pieces. There's a way to get the strength you need to face them. In this realm, there are 3 gems blessed by the goddesses. If you collect these, you might be able to get the goddesses to bless your sword with the power to slay a false god. It's waiting for you to come into the Prismatic Gates. Time is on our side. We can fair. Good luck, Link. And then one of the goddess gems is resting in the desert wasteland to the northwest of you. The guard watching the gate is my son. If you give him this letter, he should let you in. That father's letter, it should let you get past the garden near the desert. Searching for the goddess gems? I think we can make a deal here. I was one of the researchers at the Magitech facility. Our poor working conditions coupled with lack of supplies from the Wizrobe clan that employed us caused me to defect to the resistance. We also started building a biomechanical weapon, but we're oddly more concerned with energy supplies. However, the project was abandoned. It's probably still sitting in the containment chamber inside the facility. But I'm rambling. My point is, we need a power source for this thing. We uncovered a jewel that could power it. From what Zelda tells me, this power source just might be the goddess gem that you're looking for. If you destroy the abomination that I created, you can keep the jewel as a reward. The facility lies to the east in the volcano region. It has many traps and security systems in place as well. I'll remotely open the door to the facility for you. Good luck. This will not be an easy task, even if you were able to slay the dragon. Why are we down here in this cave, Dad? Son, we're in dark times. Life on the surface is horrible right now. Dragons, corrupt Wizrobe government, and hunger all plague the surface. I'm not exactly wrong about that. You gotta heal me up a little bit, Zelda, you know. Doing mail in this place is a mess without a map. Who decides a town with this many twisty tunnels? I don't know. I'll rob your savings, so. Since the gates to the Dark Realm open, things have gotten pretty bad up on the surface. Can I... Okay, it's not getting a better sword. Those we're living are fairly complex. Whenever I get lost, I use my own to figure out where I need to go. I don't know, it's... I've been through worse. That being said, how extensive are these? I had a dream that I got killed by a guy stuck in a corner. A weird dream, eh? Oh. He hasn't had to pay out a single wallet yet. The Smog has put all the cheeky challengers in their place so far. To get more money before I can try and earn a larger wallet again. The price of admission is sure expensive. Training guns are pretty tough. I doubt a weakling like you could handle it. Leader might give you a wallet if you can survive training grounds. I really doubt you could, though. That's so expensive. I'm not ready for that. Basically, okay, thanks to some cosmic issues regarding info shops, I have to give you hints for free now. Gosh, it's just so labyrinthine. Alright, well, we can't do anything there. I hear there's a new arena open up to these here. I heard that's pretty difficult, though, so good luck. Piece of heart. I keep hearing growling coming from the sinkhole. Unless you can get me an order from my boss. I can't let you down there, sorry. Well, there's another golden monster down there. Good to know. Endless days of work. It feels like this excavation will never get done. That's why the workers sleep. We've had problems clearing out rock due to lack of high-end explosives. Good thing I have a lot of those. Yeah, obviously can't go there yet. Just 3 pieces of heart, I guess. I mean, I'll take them, but... I really hate being stuck down in this cave, but I suppose it's far safer than up on the surface. Oh, Link statue, huh? Description: bring forth gems 3 and be blessed by the goddesses. Only then will you be deemed worthy. I only just cleared all the monsters out of this area, but carefully decide to travel further into the caves. And you look at the guy in the statue. Speaking of that statue, there's something weird about the inscription on it. Don't know what would be weird about that. You need to clear away the slab of rock if we want to connect the 2 main streets. Ugh, this will be a lot of work. Wow, where did all those lazy construction workers go? All they had to do was clear out that skull-shaped rock to the northeast of here. Well, I already cleared it out, so you can quit your whining. Selling spare hammers on behalf of the miners. It's expensive, but you won't be disappointed. I can't afford that. It's way too pricey. I'm going to need that wallet sooner rather than later. Alright, so... that's open now. That is one of the dungeons. We have another dungeon up here in the desert. And then there's going to be yet another dungeon up in the sky or something, whatever. Just, oh boy, there's a lot. Yeah, pretty much there's going to be another one. Oh man, I thought I was close to being done, but... well, I mean, I guess I could kind of tell that there was a lot of extra content still. But, man, it's still been pretty good, but... we have quite a ways left to go on this one. 3 more dungeons, and then we gotta beat up Venser again. Fair enough, fair enough. It is what it is. But, yeah, we're going to be here a bit longer. We may even spend more time on this than we did Flow of Time, which would be a little rough, but sometimes you just got to deal with that. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will obviously pick this back up on Tuesday. And for anyone who's watching the VOD, thank you for watching this far. You can come join me. I stream on Twitch and YouTube every Saturday and Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to see more of you guys there. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We will see you all next time.